Day of Remembrance today, and people from all over the state are coming together to remember and honor those who lost their lives in the September 11th attacks. Here in Indianapolis, the 9/11 memorial was crowded at times with students, groups of co-workers, and individuals.
Of course, they came to pay their respects. As you can imagine, some folks cried, others decided to pray, and many people, well, they just kind of sat silently in honor of the victims and the heroes of that horrific day back 18 years ago. Our Rich Van Wyk tonight joins us live from that memorial. And Rich, you spoke with several people who say they will never, ever forget. We all feel like that. Rich?
They can't forget where they were on September 11th, 2001. That night, this was a country and a city living with fear and living with tears and living with shock. The shock has subsided over the years, but not the tears. Cindy Childress relived a morning she'll never forget.
And I just remember sitting in my living room watching it like it wasn't real.
18 years later.
Just talking to you, I want to cry. It's very sad.
So sad, a lot of visitors cried or struggled not to.
I mean, you can't not stand here and not feel the presence of all those people that passed away.
Almost 3,000 people perished that morning. As a fifth grader, Andrew Voss remembers his teachers, scared and frantic.
As a child, you hear that and you think, they're coming for us.
Now an adult.
I just can't believe somebody would do that to thousands and thousands of people. Just unrelentless, and I just don't understand it. I don't get it.
On September 11th, 2001, Montez Porter was a baby. Photographing Indiana's 9/11 memorial, he sees the hate and the love of that day.
Every year, every day at this same time, they lost their people that were so close to them, and it's so tragic.
18 years ago, Brian Larkham was working just upriver from New York City.
One of the planes that hit one of the towers went down the Hudson River and passed by our office.
Larkham says he visits the memorial every year and says a prayer.
Pray tribute to the people that passed away, the first responders, and pray for those that are still dealing with this struggle 18 years later.
18 years later, there is still hurt and frustration.
We haven't been able to find a way of getting along with each other. We're all one people. We need to find a way to live together in this one world that we have.
Tonight, people will come together here downtown at the memorial. First, there's a 5K run. Then at 7:45, there is a candlelight remembrance for the heroes and the victims of September 11th. And, Andrea?
All right, thank you, Rich.
And that 9/11 memorial where Rich was located, it plans now to expand. It will soon include a stone from the Pentagon and a tree to honor all of the survivors. Now you're looking here at a rendering of what it's going to look like when it's all done. But the War Memorial Commission needs to still raise $450,000 to finish this project. They hope to rededicate that memorial in 2021. That will then mark 20 years since the 9/11 attack.